Yo, it's Leech. Let's get straight to it. We got some breaking free agency NBA news. LeBron James is signing with the Philadelphia 76ers on a 2-year, $8 million deal. He turns 42 in December, bro. So LeBron has finally made that decision. You know, it took him long enough. You know what I mean? I'm pissed. LeBron, why are you going to Cleveland? You going to Philly? Are you serious? Let's get right into it, though.
The NBA. LeBron James is taking his talents.
LeBron is officially a Sixer.
It's a 2-year deal worth $8 million.
I mean, I thought for sure he was coming
in the second season.
Home,
that's according to ESPN.
But I guess not.
This news coming.
But I knew it was between us, Golden State, and Cleveland. I really didn't think Miami really had a chance because their team really wasn't set up.
He's the NBA's all-time leading scorer and has won a championship at every stop so far. That includes Miami,
Philly, bro.
Cleveland, and
they got
Los Angeles.
Maxey.
James, of
they
course,
got JB. They got LeBron now.
And
they got Embiid.
42 years old.
Am I forgetting someone? I think I am.
We now bring in NBA expert Sam Quinn. Sam, I was not expecting this news to come down on a Friday afternoon, but here it is.
Like,
first, I have to ask you,
why did you not come back home, bro?
I was
shocked. Be heated.
The newsroom had a fervor going about it. How do you feel right now?
Shock feels like the appropriate word.
Yeah.
I had sort of assumed throughout this process it was going to be
let me pause it real quick. I know a lot of people would be like, bro, why are you shocked, bro? I mean, he went to the best team, available. Like, bro, but like everyone didn't think he was going to go to Philly. What the fuck? He's supposed to go back to Cleveland.
That felt like the safe decision.
You know what I
LeBron
mean?
obviously has played for 3 teams in his NBA career. He's won championships.
Bro, he's from Akron, obviously, bro. He loves the area, bro. And you're telling me he has a chance to come back to Cleveland, he went to Philly? This some snake shit by LeBron,
Anything anybody
I ain't
in the
gonna
history
lie.
of basketball has ever done.
Like I said, LeBron, is my GOAT, my favorite player all time, but like, man, like, why did you not come back home, bro? I mean, there's definitely comparison to KD when he went to Golden State. Obviously, probably not the same, but it's definitely kind of similar, bro. Like, you can't tell me I'm wrong.
This seems like LeBron more than anything else, trying to win that 5th championship.
And like I said, yeah,
with his
he's trying to win another chip, which makes sense.
I am shocked it's going to take
once again, bro. He could have came to Cleveland,
but the basketball upside here is considerable. I think there is a chance that he does win that 5th championship.
Oh, for sure. Now, yeah.
Philly
stay healthy, man.
And
yeah, it might be wrapped.
In this whole suiting process. But you look at Philadelphia, do you think that he just liked that roster the best and felt that gave him the best
you got
opportunity
Maxey,
to get
JB.
Larry O'B?
I mean, 2 guys that are studs.
I think that has to be the
they can get a bucket
right?
any given
he has
minute.
The sentiment in Cleveland.
Let alone
if he wanted
second.
To play golf, it would have been Miami.
Then you got Embiid. You know what he does?
Basketball-driven decision more than
when Embiid's healthy, he's really good.
And if you look at the pure talent on that
but
team,
keyword win healthy.
Maxey's an all-star. Jalen Brown's an all-star. Joel Embiid is an all-star. VJ Edgecombe, number 3 overall.
Yeah, VJ Edgecombe's the one I was forgetting. VJ Edgecombe.
They add Dean Wade. They add Anthony Simons in the offseason.
And he was runner-up for Rookie of the Year.
Now than they had last year.
I mean, this is crazy.
A lot of guys on that team have the ball. I don't know how eager LeBron is going to be to watch some of those guys dribble. But if you look at this as a pure talent play, that's maybe the most talented team in the East. I think the Knicks, the defending NBA champions, would have
there's no way he just said one of the most. No, Philly is the most talented team in the East, bro. They're the favorites right now to probably win a championship next year, just based off of getting LeBron and shit. Like what?
Get through the playoffs.
Get out of here.
Which is
they are the clear cut,
and
most talented team in the East.
They're going to be one of the most dangerous teams in the postseason.
Yeah, it makes me think of the Warriors back in the day with all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, I get flashbacks to that, man.
His MVP level, LeBron James putting out
my Cavs have to deal with this now, bro.
Saying this on social media. I thought I was done.
All right, let's pause and let's read this, tweet from LeBron. I thought I was done when the season ended. I wasn't ready to announce it, and I knew I needed some time to really decide, but I was pretty sure I played my last game. I was honest at the last press conference when I said I needed to look at myself and decide if I still love.
Ended. I wasn't ready to announce it, and I knew I needed some time to really decide.
LeBron, man, why didn't you not come back home, bro?
I was honest at that last press conference.
I did see a report a couple days ago. It said that he was trying to get teams to trade for 80 or Kyrie. Like, bro, what?
I have more to give.
Like, I'm sorry, Kyrie's coming off of what? Torn ACL.
I've never been able to have no clue what
and
to
who
do
we would probably
and
have to
take
trade, I
real
would
time
say, like
this
Jared
game.
Allen or
I've had
someone
an
like that.
incredible
James
few
Harden
months
to
with
the
all the
Mavericks
people I
or
love
to the
trying
Wizards for
figure
80.
it
Like,
all out.
nah.
This is my last
And I guess
decision. I'm not going
he just
for
said, "Fuck
money.
it, I'm going to
not
Philly."
going for family.
So.
What am I really playing for at this point? I still want to sacrifice. I still family. Incredible few months with all the people I love.
There's another one. This game, I still truly love this game, and I have more to give. The last few weeks have been special. I've never been able to have no clue what to do and take real time to just think. I've had an incredible few months with all the people I love trying to figure it out.
Trying to figure it all out. This is my last decision.
I'm not going for money. I'm not going for family.
I'm not going for family.
Really playing for at
what
this
am
point,
I really playing for at this point?
I still want to sacrifice. I still want to work. I still want to grind. I still want to compete to win and have a chance.
I still want to grind. I still want to compete.
Bro, but you have a chance to win it, Cleveland. I get it. You want to go to the best. Another championship. I believe I can help make the Philadelphia championship team. I'm so energized. A new fan base to start this group journey. Thank you, LA, Miami. Offer of love and Northeast Ohio will always be home, man.
Miami out forever.
LeBron! Come on, bro!
Those are LeBron James's words.
You really want to Philly, man?
What initial reaction from that?
That this is a basketball decision more than anything. That this is a decision driven.
I mean, like I said, man,
LeBron's
my favorite player of all time. You know, greatest player that ever played this game.
At the field and said,
damn, man,
Ohio,
we really gonna have to compete against LeBron in the East,
bro. By the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals, I could go to Miami. I could play with Giannis Antetokounmpo, but that's a weird basketball fit. There's not nearly as much talent there. It seems like he simply decided I have too much good basketball left in me to make a decision driven by narrative or comfort. I want to make a decision that can help affect the championship picture. I think I can still win another championship, and apparently Philadelphia is the place to try to do it. Now, there is a lot of risk you're absorbing by doing this. I think Joel Embiid's health is something that's going to linger over this season. I have some
Embiid's always banged up.
Like, is he going to have
I can't remember a season where he was like fully healthy for the full season.
I think this is the best opportunity considering it's the Eastern Conference, considering all the talent.
But I will say this: you got Maxey. LeBron has always said how he really loves Tyrese Maxey, so I understand it, bro. Like, I really understand. He really loves Tyrese Maxey.
Saying, hey, I don't care that I'm 42. There is still good basketball in me, and Philadelphia is the place that I can show it.
So let's break down this roster then, because obviously that is the main driver of why LeBron goes to Philly.
Look at this shit!
Potential starting five.
This should give you night paralysis how you say that shit. Look at this. You got Maxey, Edgecombe, Brown, LeBron, me. And then they signed Dean Wade, Anthony Simons. They got Philo. Like, what?
Slide the king into that.
Bro, this shit is scary.
How does this roster
fully healthy?
And you alluded to it a little bit already, Sam.
I'd rather forfeit to play this team, bro.
Who want to have the ball in their hands. LeBron's at his best, probably running.
Shit, I don't know what we're gonna do now since we ain't get LeBron. We're gonna resign James Harden.
Well, I think the immediate plus here is there is very little passing on this team aside from LeBron. The Sixers, I believe, were 28th in points generated off assists based on percentage. And then, of course, they had Jaylen Brown, who is not much of a playmaker, somebody who, one of the reasons it seems like Boston might have considered trading him was that low assist-to-turnover ratio.
Bro, that's not why they traded him, bro. It's not the low assist, bro. We know why the Celtics traded Jaylen Brown.
Somebody on the floor who could serve as a connector between all of these scores, and LeBron is maybe the best connector in the history of the NBA.
Because bro, like after they got eliminated, he legit went on live and just started complaining and all this. Then his name got brought up in trade discussions, and he was like, just trade me at this point. So
for LeBron to operate,
he really brought it upon himself, bro. So like, I really wouldn't even say it was the Celtics that really.
LeBron is going to be initiating.
Jaylen Brown got that to himself.
LeBron likes to operate in the post, and Embiid does as well. So there are going to be real questions here. How can Nick Nurse make the most out of all of this talent? But Nick Nurse is a creative coach. They're going to have a lot
Nick
to work
Nurse
with
is a
here.
great coach,
and just
bro.
the pure idea of somebody on the floor, you know, the worst defender on the other team.
I'm happy for LeBron, obviously,
LeBron
but like,
James or
man, it's kind of slapping the face,
the Sixers
man.
are
Like,
going to have matchup
that.
advantage.
Damn, bro, you really went to Philly instead of Cleveland?
This 5-man lineup on the floor, they're going to be.
I mean, we're still going to be good, though. We still got J.A., Mobley, Don, need to re-sign Harden.
Or San Antonio. So there's going to take time.
Malik Thomas went off in the summer league.
Once they do, if they can stay healthy,
we don't have a deep-ass team.
This
I
is
ain't
an
really
incredibly talented
I think we
roster.
can compete with
those questions would fit. I'm very curious about how does Jaylen Brown feel about not being the guy on the roster anymore? What option is LeBron going to be? But I ask you this because he's going to win a title. Where do you place the 76ers in the Eastern Conference now in their hopes?
Well, this is tricky because of Joel Embiid's health. If I knew Joel Embiid was going to play 70 games, I think I'd probably.
If Embiid is not healthy, then they're probably number one. Not number one, but let's say Embiid missed like 10 games or maybe 15. Bro, they still could be number one.
Only the Knicks. But I don't know that Joel Embiid is going to play 70 games because he never plays 70 games. When you factor in the possibility of injury, the possibility of age-related decline, I don't look at Philadelphia as a dominant regular season team. So I'm compelled to slot them in somewhere in the Eastern Conference, like in the middle, in that 4 or 5 range. But if they're healthy, as we saw against Boston in the first round, if you can get, 4 rounds out of Joel
Bro, if they're not healthy, let's say Embiid is the only one that's banged up, bro. They're not going to be 4 or 5, bro. They're going to be like 3 or 2, bro. They're still going to win lots of games without Embiid.
They are lethal. They can compete with anybody.
Yeah, they got Dean Wade, too, I forgot
So for now, I'm going to put them below the Knicks. I'm going to probably put them below the Pacers. I'd probably put them below the Raptors if the Kawhi Leonard trade goes through. But that is just in a regular season sense. I think if you get them into the playoffs healthy, they can compete with anybody, and I would pick them over anybody but the Knicks.
July 24th will be a day we will not forget. LeBron going over to the Philadelphia 76ers. Sam Quinn, thank you so much.
Why are you so high on the Knicks?
This is not the end of the conversation. It's just the beginning, and the beginning of trying to get your odds in there to place bets to win the NBA Finals. Look at where the Sixers are now at 10-1. That's behind the Knicks, behind the Spurs, and the...
That's going to do it, though. LeBron James signs with the Sixers on a 2-year, $8 million deal. Yeah. He has made the decision, bro. Like I said, man, I'm happy for LeBron, but, like, why didn't you come back to Cleveland, man? But, hey. Like I said, we still got Don, we still got Mobley, we still got J.A. Hopefully we re-signed James Harden, and we'll be back. Like I said, I still think we could compete with the Knicks and the Sixers, bro. Even though, both of them teams are loaded. But yeah, like I said, it's just kind of like a slap in the face. But yeah, LeBron signs with the Sixers. But yeah, make sure y'all hit that sub button, tell them notice. I'll be much appreciated. I love you all about. Peace.